Have you ever wondered how your income compares to everyone else your age? Warning, you may be behind after watching this, but don't worry, 45% of people earning over $100,000 are still living paycheck to paycheck. These numbers don't tell the full story, but they do give context. Your earnings are influenced by numerous things, and analyzing average income numbers by age can aid in evaluating progress and setting realistic goals. To get these numbers, we'll use data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics. They rely on median income and avoid the mean, since there are outliers from extremely high and low earners. Let's begin. Across all ages, the average overall income for a full-time worker is about $1,192 per week, which works out to roughly $62,000 annually before taxes. Now let's break it down by age group. The median income for ages 16 to 19 is about $679 per week, or roughly $35,000 per year for full-time work. Teen workers tend to earn the least out of every age group, which makes sense. For most in this age range, work is just beginning, and many do not plan to stay long term. Employment is usually part-time or entry level, often in areas like retail, restaurants, or grocery stores. The real value at this stage isn't the paycheck. It's about learning the fundamentals such as reliability, responsibility, communication, and money management. These early lessons build the foundations for better paying roles down the road. For ages 20 to 24, median earnings rise to about $784 per week, or roughly $41,000 per year. These years are all about getting established. Some are entering the workforce for the first time, while others are still gaining credentials or adjusting to life. The wages may not stand out yet, but the focus during this stage is experience over earnings. The skills and connections built here often determine how quickly income grows later on. The median income for ages 25 to 34 is about $1,136 per week, or roughly $59,000 per year. As you can see, earnings take a noticeable jump in this range because by now, careers are gaining traction. Years of experience beginning to pay off, and many workers find themselves in stronger positions financially. Some have expanded their skill sets through education, while others have built income outside of their primary job. People begin focusing on long-term goals like home ownership, debt reduction, and retirement savings. Pay levels also start to separate, with certain professions moving ahead faster than others. The median income for ages 35 to 44 is about $1,356 per week, or roughly $71,000 per year. This age group sees some of the highest earnings. For many in this age range, careers are well developed. Experience tends to translate into stronger salaries, but this period often brings the highest expenses of adulthood, including home payments, raising children, and loan payments. These expenses can make cash flow feel tight. Managing money carefully during this phase can make a major difference in long-term financial outcomes. The median income for ages 45 to 54 is about $1,336 per week, or roughly $69,000 per year. Interestingly, earnings level off slightly in this range. The modest decline seen here can reflect changing goals rather than setbacks. Many people have already built financial security and no longer feel the need to chase higher pay at all costs. Instead, priorities often shift towards balance and laying the groundwork for retirement. Median income for ages 55 to 64 drops to about $1,268 per week, or roughly $66,000 per year. For many workers, this period marks a gradual transition out of full-time work. Hours may be reduced, roles may change, or responsibilities may lighten as retirement comes into view. Starting Social Security benefits can also influence income levels. These changes indicate a purposeful shift towards flexibility rather than a sign of decline. For workers 65 and older, the median income is about $1,159 per week, or roughly $60,000 per year for those still working full-time. Many people in this group have already retired or shifted to part-time work, relying on Social Security, pensions, or savings. Still, more than 11 million Americans over 65 remain in the workforce, some by choice and some by necessity. If you find yourself below the median for your age group, that doesn't automatically mean you're behind, but it may be a signal to reassess. Options to increase your income include requesting a raise with performance data, changing jobs if pay is capped, upgrading skills via certifications, exploring higher paying industries, and pursuing side hustles, freelancing, or small businesses. And in thinking long term, investing in assets like dividend stocks or real estate can help you grow income beyond your paycheck. Remember the bigger picture. Your income is only part of your financial story. What matters more is how much you save, how much you invest, and how effectively you build long-term wealth. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that notification bell. We post weekly reels and new videos on Fridays to help you understand the finance world. Thank you all for watching. Remember to always save smart and invest smarter.